Hello. It has been a while, but I just wanted to get on and let you all know of some updates. I am going to be stepping down from on-call doula work. I am so thankful for the births that I have been able to attend, but it was kind of a situation where, like, by the grace of God, the timing worked out. And I've decided it's just unfair for my clients to not have someone who is super reliable. And my schedule just doesn't make it such to where I can be available on call right now. I'm hoping one day soon that it can be that way. But for now, I'm going to go down to prenatal appointments, postpartum appointments, and attending scheduled births, so inductions or C-sections, if someone has one of those birth plans that is scheduled for them. So all of that being said, I do know one thing that I can do is to provide free content that I have found to be helpful during my births, and I wanted to also offer just some free resources that a lot of people charge for. I know every doula has their set price, and they have to do that for their idea of what their doula work is and the income that they need for their family or for themselves. And so I get everyone just does it so differently. But I wanted to talk about today, in today's video, that so many doulas, which again, this is fine. Everyone has their own avenue and their own, I don't want to say clientele, but their own audience that they're trying to reach. And because that's the case, everyone has a different way of approaching doula work and the message that they present. But from all of the resources that I have found, the primary role of a doula is to support the client. It is never to push our own agendas. And so looking at it, what is that called? Objectively? Is that a thing? I want to let new moms know that no matter, and second time moms, third time, fifth, eighth time, whatever, birth has become such a show. And I'm probably gonna get flack for even saying that, but it's kind of like weddings, like you used to show up to a wedding and it was like every bride wore the same dress. Like my mom wore the same dress as so many people who graduated in her class in college, and all of them got married like right after graduation day. And they had very simple ceremony, and then their reception, all of these brides, like I'm sure hundreds of thousands of brides during whenever that was, they had their reception was in the church fellowship hall, which usually was like linoleum floors and paneled ceilings, fluorescent lighting, a pretty bouquet on the table, mints, peanuts, a cake. Most people had the same cake too, and like a sparkling juice or something like that, and that was their reception. And I feel like now, me included, I had this like all out, like, and I'm not saying that it's bad, like I had the time of my life. So I think there's a time and a place for all of these things, and if that is your thing, like, go for it. I'm not trying to talk you down, but I do want moms who might not be like that, but they feel pressured to be like that. Like, birth doesn't have to be like a whole show. and I hesitate saying show. It's okay for it to be simple. It's okay for it to be traditional, not natural. It's okay for it to be whatever you need for it to be in whatever season of life that you find yourself in. This is unpopular opinion. So again, I'm probably going to get some flack for it. But I say that because with my first, I was in a hard life situation. And like, I decided to go with an OB, and I decided to just kind of listen to what she told me. I gave a little bit of pushback on some things, like questioning some things. But she told me that oh my goodness. Okay. Well, the youngest just found some stuffing, which is great. He literally pulled it out of one of the seat cushions. But I decided to go with OB. I wanted a natural birth. I was like, I don't want any epidural, blah, blah, blah. I showed up to the hospital. She told me my amniotic fluid was low. That's questionable, but that's fine. And I got Pitocin, had my water manually broken, and it's because of my friend who stood in as my doula. She's a nursing friend, and she knew different positions to lie me in, and my nurse was great too. So because of that, it kept my pelvis open. If I wouldn't have had them, I don't think I would have, I might have had a C-section. Did I already say I got an epidural? Like, just all the things. And that's fine. That's fine. Like, the goal of your birth is not to have some picturesque, like, you're superwoman and, like, all of these different things. The goal of your birth is to get baby earth side, not womb side. And if that means like C-section, if that means epidural, if that means scheduled induction, if that means all natural home birth, if that means free birth, like you do what your intuition is telling you. And I just want people to know that, like, our life doesn't have to be something marketable, something shareable. Like, you having a baby is amazing in and of itself. No matter how baby got here, that is just such an amazing and miraculous and God-given gift that baby is here. And I don't know, just the pressure of the doula world, I feel like oftentimes is like, we were made to birth. I don't want to go back on that, but like, like, pain isn't real, these different things aren't real. I agree with all of those things to a certain extent, but I've just seen too many people have babies in too many different ways, and that be what needed to happen at that moment. And so, anyways, just whether you've already had baby and you're feeling some guilt about it, he's doing pull-ups over here on this chair. Toby, you doing pull-ups? Oh my goodness, come here and show the people. Oh my, you still have stuffing in your mouth. Okay. This is Toby. Say, hello everybody. My name is Toby. So that's the cute baby that I keep looking at. Okay. And with Toby, I didn't say this. So with Toby, I had all natural birth. And no anything delivered at a birth center. It was so good and what I needed for that moment too. So anyway, I will be making more videos with this type of content if that interests you. I also just share about my life, share about lessons that God is teaching me, and I look forward to, I always want to say, like, seeing you more. Like, it's so good to see you. I don't see you, but I am here with you in spirit. So, okay, bye.